Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast. It is for all signs. It is a broad spectrum collective reading. You need to figure out if and where it fits in your life, if at all. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. Nothing's broken or wrong. You just might be working on something different at this time. It is originally created for... It is today, April 26th, so that is Wednesday, April 26th. It's not fully set for that date. By all means, if it fits your situation, whenever you're seeing it, by all means utilize it. I do believe readings can be timeless and can find us when we need them, rather than when they were originally created for. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu underneath any of my daily videos. In there is some housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm using, how to contact me via social media. If you want a private reading, you need to message me at either my Instagram or my Facebook business page. Know that I will never reach out to you to sell you a reading. You have to initiate contact for that. And then also simple ways of supporting the channel. You can do so by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, leaving me a question or comment, or sharing the video out. All of that greatly helps. And then I will be referring back to the Sunday underpinning energy. That is the reading that populates at the lower left-hand corner of this reading at the end. And it is the underpinning energy of kind of what's going on, you know, in the background of these cards. Kind of, it's just another layer. So you can check that reading out too. Let's see what these cards have to say today. I'm finally back home. My dog is sick. I need to take him to the vet. It's just been kind of crazy, but let's see what's going on. You know, it's Mercury retrograde, so of course the dog got bit and now his face is affected. So it's just kind of crazy. But we're back to the grounding stones, which is good. Let's see what the card is for the day. We have the Queen of Earth. She's that Queen of Pentacles. She's not leaving us, even though she was underpinning the early part of the week. Right? She's here to remind us that we still have her abundance, her fertility, her creativity, her groundedness, her discernment, her strength, her nurturing, her connection to the 3D world and what it is that we want, and how it is that we want it, and putting it together. Let me see, what was the underpinning midweek card? I don't even really remember. Oh, the Two of Cups. So deepening of our relationships in the 3D world, how we feel about them, how we nurture them, how we cultivate them is going to be key today. If they work for us, great. If they don't, we need to take that into account too. We are definitely focused towards the future with this queen, and she is having no qualms about what it is that she wants. Channel this logical, like discerning energy of manifestation for sure. Like she is here to let us know she hasn't left us. We are in Taurus season 2, which is really nice because she associates nicely with Taurus and the feminine aspect of Taurus and the creativity that abounds with that. Let's look at the Rose Oracle. Oh, this is a new one. Plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. Now with the Queen of Pentacles and this grounded action, plant yourself here. It's like, you know, that's that discernment, that logic, that groundedness. From there, all sorts of beauty, fertility, creativity can grow, right? And so we see that in this card. When it says plant yourself here, it's kind of like being in the present moment, looking at, well, the alarm's going off, 1 second. About looking at what we have and what we want to manifest, and doing so with the Two of Cups underpinning this, doing so from a place of love, harmony, peace, connection is really my feeling, and understanding how we are connected to the greater whole, and how from that connection and the power of that connection, the strength of that connection, what we can create. Let's look at the clarifiers. We have the Seven of Pentacles, more earth energy. This is about contemplation, taking a pause, looking at things where they're at right now. That would pair very well with plant yourself here too, because he's looking at exactly what he's planted, the fruits of his labor, and he's making decisions in the moment as to what it is he needs to do next to bring in the harvest. We have the Nine of Swords, which can be a little bit of mental anguish, nightmares, worries, fears. There might be a change that needs to take place that we may be afraid, or someone around us might be afraid or worried that the changes we're making or this embodiment of this Queen of Pentacles scares them or us, right? And what if I make the wrong decision? But we won't with the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Four of Swords. So this is the antithesis of this Nine of Swords. If we find ourselves in a space of worry, fear, mental anguish, we need to go inward, basically, with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords can be about healing, meditation, shutting out the outside voices, and listening to our own truth, our own wisdom. This plant yourself here is about being in the present moment and really understanding what we're thinking, how we're communicating, and is that working for us. We will find a way that does work, and we will find a way that helps us to bring about the sort of results that we want. I especially feel that with the Seven of Pentacles here. It's about looking at what we have in front of us and how do we make that grow in a prosperous and beneficial way to us. And then the last, the grounding stone for today is promise. This could be a promise to ourselves, something that we're holding true to ourselves, a belief, especially with the Queen of Pentacles present, but also the promise meaning like the option of what is actually possible within our world, right? What we can potentially create from this source of strength, from this source of awareness, because I get awareness from that plant yourself here, this embodiment of we are who we are, we need what we need, we are working towards what we're working towards. We're doing so from this space of love with that Two of Cups underpinning this. Even if the decisions may not make sense to others or cause others fear or even ourselves fear or worry, go inward, stabilize our thoughts, our mind, and what we're communicating, and stay true to that today. Understand that every decision we make, every thought that we think, every word that we communicate leads us towards this idea of more promise, more growth, more commitment to ourselves, to the relationships with around us, and how they serve us in a way that is beneficial to us. I hope that makes sense, guys. It does feel very empowered today. What was the midweek card Rapture? Like, I believe it was. It's like this realization within us of, what we need to be true to, and then holding fast to that truth. Dedicating ourselves to the promise of that truth, maybe making a commitment to that truth that resides within us and standing strong in it, being in the present moment and not allowing our fears to dissuade us or the work involved, right? The Seven of Pentacles, the work involved that's ahead of us that we're aware of. Don't let that deter us either. If we need to pause, because I see two cards of pausing here, the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, then do so. You have every right to do so. Bring yourself back into the present moment and determine what it is that you do need, how you need it, and from there, work forward towards your goal, your desire, your promise, the gift that you want to give yourself. The gift that I will say this, with the Queen of Pentacles showing up in all of this, it's like the gift we know we deserve, right? And we need to plant ourselves here in that truth, in that promise, and nurture that, work our way towards that, especially through our mind, our thoughts, and the words that we communicate. Embody that truth. Don't let anybody take you off of that path, that vision towards the future. Stay strong in it, discerning towards it, practical, logical, and take actionable steps towards it, not allowing our mind or others people's thoughts or worries to talk us out of it or deter us from it. I hope that makes sense, you guys. That is your reading for the day. I'm glad to be home, even though I have to go to the vet. I hope that Gabe will be okay. I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow, and we'll see how this energy transforms or changes. Remember, there's this rapture card underneath this, like there's this realization that's happening within us, and I think that this Queen of Pentacles wants us to really make that real at a 3D body level, and then take action on it, moving ourselves towards the idea of possibility, promise, and growth. That's your reading. Please like the video, share the video out, leave me a question or comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.